Hi everyone. Let's understand why Israel just recently launched Operation Breaking Dawn against the terrorist organization Palestinian Islamic Jihad in the Gaza Strip. First of all, who is Palestinian Islamic Jihad? This is a terrorist organization backed by both the Iranian and the Syrian regimes. Founded in 1982, they have been responsible for countless deadly attacks against Israelis, including suicide bombings, stabbings, shootings, and many other attacks. On Tuesday, August 2nd, the Israeli Defense Forces arrested a top Palestinian Islamic Jihad, or PIJ, commander by the name of Bassam al-Saadi. Upon his arrest, weapons were found. This individual has been responsible for a number of deadly attacks against Israelis. Since the arrest, Palestinian Islamic Jihad in Gaza has threatened attacks against Israeli civilians in both the southern and central part of Israel. People in these areas were warned to stay indoors and to try to avoid any driving on the major roads to prevent a possible attack. On Wednesday, August 3rd, a senior PIJ official said, and I quote, "We have every right to bomb Israel with our most advanced weapons," and continued to make these threats against central Israel, where about 70% of the Israeli population lives in the area of Tel Aviv and both north and south of that. On Friday, August 5th, Israel began targeting Palestinian Islamic Jihad sites in Gaza. Before doing so, though, Israel warned Palestinian Islamic Jihad, asking them to halt their threats against Israel and to stand down. Israeli leaders have been quoted to say that we, Israeli citizens, will not be held hostage to Palestinian Islamic Jihad and their terror threats. As of now, Israel has killed an estimated 15 Palestinian Islamic Jihad terrorists. One is Taisir al-Jabari, who was killed in a pinpointed strike on an apartment within a building in Gaza. Another strike struck 10 Palestinian Islamic Jihad operatives on their way to the border to commit attacks against Israelis. There are also reports that at least one innocent civilian has been killed in these strikes in Gaza, a 5-year-old little girl. This is a tragedy and should never happen. While the IDF policy is to go out of its way to minimize civilian casualties in Gaza, unfortunately, terrorist organizations in the Gaza Strip make this almost impossible. They embed their infrastructure in civilian areas. They use their own people as protection and as human shields while they target innocent Israelis within Israel. As this video is being filmed, at least 100 rockets have so far been launched into Israeli cities in central and southern Israel. Tonight, many Israelis, countless Israelis, will be spending their night near or inside of their bomb shelters with their families to protect themselves from this threat. This includes my family members, my friends, many Israelis whose lives also matter in this whole reality. And we hope that they remain safe, as we also hope that the innocent people in Gaza remain safe through this operation. As this unfolds, Stand With Us will continue to provide updates on all of our social media platforms so you can stay informed and inform other people on what is currently going on. So make sure to follow us on all of our platforms, and again, share that information so people can be more educated and informed. Thank you all so much for listening, and wishing everyone a quiet weekend.